Hello, welcome to this mini session on rationalising the denominator. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. So 14 over root 7. So when we rationalise the denominator, it means we want to get rid of any kind of root at the bottom. So we're getting rid of the surd at the bottom. So we multiply by root 7 over root 7. That's going to give me 14 root 7 at the top. Now root 7 times root 7, root 49, which is simply 7. This is a very nice example because look, 14 over 7 is 2. So you're left with 2 root 7. Let's have a look at another example. Imagine we make it a little bit more complicated. 14 over 3 root 7. Well, you might be tempted to multiply by 3 root 7 over 3 root 7, but there's no need. So just do the same. Just multiply by the surdy bit. There, look. And this will sort you out. So we've got 14 root 7 over 3 times root 7 times root 7. Remember, root 7 times root 7 is 7. 3 times 7, 21. This is another really nice example because look, 14 over 21 is 2/3. So you've got 2 root 7 over 3. Now it gets a little bit trickier because you have examples like this. Root 5 over 3 root 5 minus 2. Well, in this case we really want to get rid of this root from the bottom. So what we're going to do is this. Ooh. Sorry, just start that again. I wrote the wrong thing. So root 5 over 3 root 5 minus 2. And 3 root 5 plus 2. 3 root 5 plus 2. Now notice you're writing exactly the same thing, but with one small difference. That minus becomes a plus, and you're going to see how that helps you. Well, root 5 times 3 root 5, you're going to have root 5 times root 5, 5. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 root 5. Now let's look at what happens at the bottom. 3 root 5 times 3 root 5. 3 times 3 is 9. Root 5 times root 5, 5. 9 times 5, 45. Now this is how we get rid of the root. 3 root 5 times 2 plus 2 plus 6 root 5 minus 2 times 3 root 5 minus 6 root 5, and then minus 2 times 2 minus 4. So we look here, we've got a positive, you can read my bad writing there, positive 6 root 5 minus 6 root 5. They cancel out. That's why we do this bit here. We do the same thing, but with the opposite sign. So we're left with 15 plus 2 root 5 over 45 minus 4, 41. Okay, we'll just reinforce that with a similar example. Let's imagine it's the same, but I had 3 root 5 plus 1. 3 root 5 plus 1. Well, I'm going to go for the same tactic. 3 root 5 minus 1 over 3 root 5 minus 1. So that's plus 1, so that's minus 1. That's your tactic. Root 5 times 3 root 5. Well, root 5 times root 5 is 5. 3 times 5, 15, minus 1 root 5, which I can just write as that. Right, 3 root 5 times 3 root 5. 9 times 5, 45. Minus 3 root 5 plus 3 root 5. That's how we're getting rid of the surd at the bottom. That's how we're rationalising the denominator. 1 times minus 1, minus 1. So you're left with 15 minus root 5 all over 45 minus 1, because they're gone, 44. Now I hope that's clear. That's given you your strategies for rationalising the denominator. Thank you very much.